A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. Welcome, sports fans. Rivalry game. Graham, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final, so that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Ben Simmons is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Clock at 2. The 3, Barrett. Got a hand on it. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Now here's Bridges. Outside Finney Smith. Back to Bridges. Screen by Claxton. The 3. And Mikal Bridges gets a 3.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Quickly outside. Picked by Pirtle. Lets the 3 fly. And it's quickly with a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, BA. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And Toronto has possession. 6-point game.
That's coming in force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Simmons against Barrett. Screen by Claxton. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Claxton. And the Nets, another 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And that one good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And Bridges, here we go. Johnson inside, defended by Brown. Johnson a screen on Barnes. Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Claxton, 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Toronto, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Barnes with a screen on Simmons. And here's Brown for 3. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets with a lead. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Brown. Outside Finney Smith. Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Pass to Barnes. Now quickly, Barnes with a screen on Bridges.
2 minutes left in the first.
Barrett can't hit.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, B.A., we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player. Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Quickly from outside, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Screen by Claxton. From deep, Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11. Screen by Claxton. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And that one's good. Quickly.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's the screen by Johnson. Bridges finds Johnson. Here's Claxton. Back to Finney-Smith. Going inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! And so it's Brooklyn going into the break up 12. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Lonnie Walker. Trendon Watford is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Clowney in at the center.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the third overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere, and it's like if you just add one or two things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Second chance shot. Right wing. From behind the arc. Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Pass to Thomas for three. Rebounded by Trent. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Dick. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Up top, Walker. Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Clowney. Walker for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And Lonnie Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dick. 6 points for him. Screen by Olynyk. Uncovered. And that one hits the back iron.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Clowney. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Clowney's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Trent. There's the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've got to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Thomas misses. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Dick with a miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Trent against Walker. Pass to Bates Diop. Here's Watford. Bates Diop, the screen. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Dick.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Here's Temple. And again, no good by Toronto. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Clowney, good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Offensive rebound. And finished off by Boucher.
We talk often about Chris Boucher's length. Well, right there, you see him use it to track down that offensive rebound.
Bates Diop, the screen. Bates Diop on the wing. Fires for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Olynyk. Pass to Boucher. Trent for 3. Buries it from 3. Trent's got 8.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Nets. They lead by 14. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
We've got R.J. Barrett, Jakob Poeltl out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's quickly in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Johnson with a bucket.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
There's the 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, on any given night, you can see NBA stars put up huge point totals. Clippers coach Ty Lue said, quote, when you have those big explosive scoring nights, guys are getting to the free throw line and teams are encouraging them to take three-point shots. So if you get hot and you make some, you can score a lot of points. Brian?
That all adds up, doesn't it, Allie? Thanks for that.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Simmons looking around. Finney-Smith up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Three-pointer, Bridges. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 11. Pass to Quickly. It's Brown on the wing. Quickly with the ball. Simmons defending. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Nick Claxton, and the free throw, no good.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, could do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Here's Johnson. He can't get that one to fall.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Now here's Barnes. The 3 is up. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Out to Bridges. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Brown. And the basket by Bridges.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
And Toronto calls time here. A line change here for Toronto. Toronto's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Trent outside. To the inside. Dick, the pass to Trent. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Trent's got 11 points.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Bates Diop. 3-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Trent on the wing. Walker covering. And Boucher, here we go. Here's Temple. Yet to see a basket. Ball stolen. Left side Walker. Back to Watford. To the paint. Here's Bates Diop. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 14.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Boucher on the screen. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, that's about the mobility of Chris Boucher and the feel of the spot to roll to on the floor. Nicely done.
Here's Clowney. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break up 12, building this lead up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Nets, they've got Keita Bates-Diop, Walker out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Clowney in at the center position. Well, the Nets shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense.
Don't let him shoot that.
Here's Bates-Diop. They set the pick. Pass to Clowney. Here's Thomas. Watford with a screen. Thomas, that's good.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Trent up top. Temple, the pass to Trent. Boucher on the screen. Jacks up a 3. And Gary Trent Jr. gets a 3.
Defense might want to think about trying to keep the ball out of Gary Trent Jr.'s hands, because right now he is willing anything he wants on the offensive end.
Back to Thomas. Pass to Clowney. Walker against Trent. And it's Walker off the drive. And the jam by Walker.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Boucher a screen on Walker. Here's Dick. Launches it. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Puts up a 3. Pass to Thomas. Here's Clowney, guarded by Trent. Back to Thomas. It's stolen by Trent. Outside Olynyk. Here's Dick. Outside for Boucher. Out to the right wing. Temple. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Thomas. Pass to Clowney. 4-3. Rebound by Olynyk. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Trent against Walker. Boucher down low. Here's Temple. Olynyk passes to Temple. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Boucher. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. All by himself. Ball's going up the court. Here's Clowney. Pass to Bates-Diop. Here's Clowney. That one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 12.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Boucher on the screen. And here's Trent. Fader on the way. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. Here's Thomas. The kick out to Walker. The 3-ball. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it's Walker off the drive. Pass to Bates Diop. Here's Watford from outside the arc. They grab their own miss.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Boucher a screen on Walker. Trent a pass to Temple. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Nets. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clowney. Misses off the right iron.
Ugh, he forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's Clowney. No good there. Here's Dick. 2 points. That one goes.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down.
Should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duren in at the center position.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. The kick out to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Brown. Back to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The shot by Ivy, no good. Brown outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And just about a minute into the first quarter. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Now here's Brown, following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. And nice shot by Brown.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Ready for action. Stewart just needed the ball, and then he's good to go.
Brown kicks to Quickly. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Quickly's got 6.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Quickly, and it's off from 3-point range. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Stewart passes to Duren. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Passes it to Stewart. The 3 drills the 3-pointer. 7 points in the game.
It's encouraging to see that from Stewart. He works hard every day to extend his range and become more dependable from deep.
Now, here's Quickly. 6 points for him. Quickly, a screen on Ivy. Brown kicks to Quickly. Puts up a 3. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Thompson, and Barnes sends it back.
What an effort from Scotty, an impact player on both ends.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Barnes kicks to Brown. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Quickly. Launches it. Drops in the tray.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Now, here's Cunningham. Nothing on the board.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
No problems knocking that one down.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Fires for three. Another three for Detroit.
You could see it in his body language. Cunningham wanted to get those 3 points back.
Screen by Pirtle. It's Brown on the wing. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Hits the three-point bomb.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Toronto leading by 9. And here is Quickly. 12 points for him. It's Barrett on the wing. And Barrett slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Stewart. He's got 7, just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
Here's Quickly. Here's the drive. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
They've got Dick. Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Temple in its small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
If you're the defense, you must read your scouting report. Gary Trent Jr. is a threat to burn you.
Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, where he can get on a burner. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Dick passes to Olynyk to the wing right side. Here's Dick. He's covered by Wiseman. Boucher kicks to Olynyk. A three-pointer, no good. Pistons trail by 11. Pass to Fontecchio. Over to the wing. Pass to Amude. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Amude's got it back down to single digits for Detroit.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Trent with the wide open look, and the three ball is good. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here's Trent. He has 5. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's the break, and here they go. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Trent outside. Here's Temple. No scoring in this one. Olynyk with it. Lock at 6. Temple to pass to Olynyk. From 18 feet away. Off the left rim and out. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing here by 8. Smitty, it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jet passes to Olynyk. In the corner, it's Temple. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Out to the wing. And he drives in. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Wiseman.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
And the Raptors miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Amude. Fournier with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Amude, and he slams it one-handed.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. For the Pistons, Toronto leading by 4. Here's Quickly. Hits it from three-point range. Quickly's got 15 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham against Brown. Ivy on the wing. Still scoreless. On the top of the key. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Here he goes. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Raptors lead by 9. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Let's hear it for DameDolla.
And happy you can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Durham. And it's Stewart in at the small forward position.
And Stewart continues to prove himself as a vital cog on this team. A talented big man who plays with tons of energy.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Now, here's Ivy. Nothing on the board. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Cunningham.
Nice feed from Jaden. You can see him making strides as a playmaker.
Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Good on the three-point shot. Quickly's got 20 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look. at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. With them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Cunningham outside. Here's Ivy. At the top of the key, Thompson. The pass to Stewart. Stewart with the screen on Barrett. Back to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Takes it inside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here we see the Detroit Pistons drag a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
The Raptors shooting their third free throw shot of the game. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Cunningham. Passes to Duran. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Raptors leading by 8. Quickly, a screen on Ivy. Pass to Quickly for the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Cunningham. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
So slithery and hard to stop on the drive. Cunningham just knows how to maneuver through defenses.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's Brown missing. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Over in the corner, Cunningham shoots the 3, drills it from outside. Cunningham's got 16 points.
This is why Cade Cunningham was selected #1. Such a special talent.
Quickly, it's hauled in by Stewart.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Now, here's Stewart. He's got 11. Out to Thompson. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. And he converts the layup. Now, just a 4-point Raptor lead.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Fournier gets a wide open look. Here's Wiseman. Outside Fournier. Over to the left wing. A second chance effort. And the layup is good. 6 points for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
What a performance for Emmanuel Quickly. He has been the story for Toronto. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. There's Boucher out there with Olynyk. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Garrett Temple. And it's Dick in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Trent gets the bucket.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Right wing. Kicks to Wiseman. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Brown. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Trent. Boucher sets a screen for Trent. And the pass to Olynyk. Dishes it to Temple. For 3. Detroit with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side, Fournier. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. To tie it up, it's Fournier on the wing. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic is going over with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking it. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
And you see the edge pairing plays with attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pirtle with a screen on Cunningham. Brown finds Pirtle. Stewart with it. Passes it to Duran. Brown against Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Stewart's got the game tied up here for Detroit. Barrett setting a pick for Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Over in the corner, Brown. Barrett with a screen on Cunningham. Barrett against Ivy. And Barrett gets it to go.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Barnes looking around. Barnes sets a screen for Brown. Back to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Got a hand on it.
Size and length. Stewart has all the tools to knock that shot away.
Stolen by Quickly. And here they come. There's Brown with the 3. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Quickly. Off target from 3-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the middle. The kick out to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Cunningham's got 11 points here in just the second half. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pirtle with a screen on Cunningham. And then Brown with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority. Rise to the occasion, young man. Jaden Ivey hits a big-time shot.
Driving inside.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Ivy on the wing, quickly covering to take the lead. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Trifecta.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Barnes. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here's Brown outside, and the Raptors miss again. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul then on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. The lead is 2. Inside. Out to Thompson. Now the pass to Cunningham. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
The pressure is on for Cade Cunningham. Time for him to rise to this challenge.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, quickly, unloads, misses the shot. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight.
The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Thompson out there with Duren. And it's Stewart in at the small forward position. From deep, Johnson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Ivy. It's Stewart, high post. Rebounded by the Nets. Bridges outside. There's the triple. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Knocked away. Leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Launches a three. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
The Nets need to get off a shot here. Nails it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Cunningham with the ball, picked up by Simmons. Here's Ivy, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Ivy with the ball, working on Claxton. Thompson outside. Back to Stewart, pass to Thompson. 4 on the clock. From downtown, the putback.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Here's the pick. Finney-Smith tries again. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson passes to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Thompson.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Pass to Duren. On the wing, Ivy. Back to Duren. Here's Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Here's Ivy. Stewart outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Stewart's got 6.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
It's Finney-Smith with the drive.
Look out below!
You got no chance of defending him right there. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Stewart outside. Thompson scanning the floor. It's good.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
There's the screen by Johnson. Bridges passes to Johnson. They get it back. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Johnson. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Out to Thompson. That shot, no good. Nice D from Bridges. Finney Smith, a screen from deep. Johnson. He's off on that one. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Nets out in front, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Brooklyn.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Troy Brown, also Wiseman out there, and it's Fontecchio in at the small forward. Here's Fontecchio. Back to Fournier. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Walker, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Fournier finds Wiseman. Yeah, that's where he shines. Wiseman throws down the dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Thomas passes to Walker. And the three-pointer goes. Walker's got 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Here's Watford. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Nets lead by 7.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Wiseman deflected, and he gets it back. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Back to Fournier. Here's Amude. Sinks that one from the post. Amude's got his first basket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Grimes, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Outside Walker. Wide open look. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Right side Fournier. The drive by Brown. Fournier, the pass to Grimes. Lets it fly. The shot by Fournier, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Bates-Diop passes to Thomas. And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Amude out to the right wing. Drives to the hoop. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. The Nets with a lead. Outside Walker. A deep three. Detroit with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down, but with so many close calls in every game, the NBA
Previous plays.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
and give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Fournier. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Amude. Outside, Brown. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Driving in. And Brown with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nets out in front, up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Ooh, it's been quite a game for Lonnie Walker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Ben Simmons. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Claxton in at center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, BA. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Taking the hits and one-upping the D. That's Bridges.
Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
Here's Stewart. Pass to Duren. Out to Thompson. The shot misses. Good D by Finney-Smith. Brooklyn has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Bridges. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Pistons trailing. Ivy with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And look at Ivy rising above, giving it his all on that slam.
Here's Duren. Pass to Ivy. Fires from deep. On target from range. Ivy's got 7 points in the game.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Johnson a screen on Thompson. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer. Simmons, great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 5.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react.
Stewart, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Down low. Here's Finney Smith. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 10 points for him.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Thompson outside. Stewart outside. Second chance effort. Nice move. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Finney Smith, a screen for 3. Bridges drops in the 3. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Stewart, right side. With the drive, Ivy outside from deep. And the Pistons, another 3.
Yeah, well, Ivy is working towards being a consistent three-point scorer, and the results speak for themselves.
Johnson, a screen on Thompson. Outside Johnson. Takes a 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Thompson with some nice D.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
To the inside. Here's Duran. Pass to Ivy. The 3 is up. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
A very capable three-point shooter. Ivy can knock down that short corner 3.
Finney Smith inside. He's watched by Cunningham. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Ivy's shot is off. Johnson passes to Finney Smith. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And stolen by Bridges. It's 2-on-1. Here's Finney Smith. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Picked by Stewart. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
The Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. They get it again. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Simmons. Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Nets, up 2. We'll get right. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got James Wiseman, Troy Brown out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Walker for 3. The Pistons clear it. Outside, Brown. Detroit calls timeout.
Detroit.
The Pistons making a switch here. Glenn's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Count it.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Back to Thomas. Bates Diop, the screen. The three. Hits a three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 1.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Detroit has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Flynn driving inside, and Watford pulls it down. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson a screen on Thompson. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Here's the three. Not going to go that time. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Cunningham with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively.
Flushing it home. Cunningham finishing it off.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside, Finney-Smith. It's Bridges on the wing. Here he goes. Count it. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Ivy goes in. Stewart outside. Offensive rebound. Thompson passes to Duran. Another shot. A nice shot by Ivy.
Big time stuff from Ivy. A prime time player on display.
Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Shots blocked. They get it back. And Claxton gets the bucket. The Pistons have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Ivy with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Cunningham against Simmons. No good on the triple. The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And a great guy to have at the line here. Bridges is a patient and consistent free throw shooter.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Cunningham on the take. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The kick out to Johnson. Claxton up top. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton. Duran with the rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Tipped. Stolen by Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Bridges outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so the previous plays. Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look. So the official. The ruling on the floor is confirmed. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
Cunningham against Simmons. Ivy passes to Stewart. On the wing, Ivy. He's guarded by Bridges. Ivy's shot is off. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Brooklyn with the board. And stolen by Cunningham. Stolen by Bridges. From deep, Johnson. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And here's Duran for 3. Misses. So we see the Nets get the win here.
Heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Scotty Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Brown in at the 2. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
This is where Ben Simmons can be at his most effective, getting that dribble drive to work to his advantage.
Here's Quickley. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Johnson from outside connects from three-point range.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
And Simmons kicks to Finney-Smith. Johnson with a screen on Barnes. Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Kept alive. Outside for Simmons. With the drive. Goes up again. He lays it in. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Brown the pass to Poeltl. Toronto working the ball around now. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Simmons. Pass to Finney-Smith. This one for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
And it's quickly missing. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Brown the pass to Barrett to halt the run. And the layup is up and in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
No good from Finney-Smith.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Barrett. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 6.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the shot goes down. 5 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Johnson kicks to Finney-Smith. Johnson with a screen on Barnes. Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, those three-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
Bridges sets the screen for Johnson. Here's Simmons. Sinks that one from the post. Simmons got his third basket of the night.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Here's Barnes. Good on the shot.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got it back down to within single digits for the Raptors. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Bridges. Picked by Finney-Smith from deep. And Mikal Bridges with the three.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Garrett Temple is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Dick. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low. Trent passes to Temple. And there's the drive. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Walker with the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Dick with the steal. Pass to Boucher. From deep, Trent. Clowney pulls it in. Nets leading by 11. Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Brooklyn. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Trent outside. Nailed from three-point land. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded. Walker surveying the floor. Back to Schroeder. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Boucher's shot is off.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Clowney. From downtown. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Temple. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 14. Walker with a clean look. Wide open shot is on the money. Walker's got 9.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Trent can't hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hit the putback. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Walker with a screen for Schroeder. From the arc. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. 12 points for him. We know Dora's officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
There's the pick. Pass to Clowney. He kicks to Schroeder. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. Schroeder's got his first 2 points.
This guy is a creative offensive talent. Dennis Schroeder can hit defenders with a variety of moves. Go ahead with the floater.
Temple finds Boucher, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You can see the wingspan, the gifted athleticism of Mr. Chris Boucher. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Trent with the double team. From deep, Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Trent. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Nets leading by 18. Pass to Clowney. There's the pass to Bates Diop. On the wing, Walker. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Temple. A crossover. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Nets lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Simmons in a point. And Pirtle pulls it down. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. That's leading by 15. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Johnson against Brown. The three. Cans it from downtown. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Simmons dishes to Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Fires the three. It's sent back down by Simmons. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Bridges a screen on Brown. Johnson's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Bridges against Brown. Bridges passes to Johnson. Takes a three. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 11 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Birtle finds Barrett. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
On the court.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. And then Thomas with the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jumper.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Walker with room to shoot, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Brooklyn. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Outside, Walker. Schroeder setting the pick for Walker. There's the triple. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Here's the screen. Schroeder kicks to Walker. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clowney. Bates Diop, the pass to Thomas. And here's Walker outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Passes it to Olynyk. Fires top of the key. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Nets leading by 23. Schroeder dishes to Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. Dick passes to Trent. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Trent's got 11 points.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
And so it's Brooklyn in very... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Toronto right now, Gary Trent is out there with Dick. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Temple in at the 3 slot. Olynyk sets a screen for Trent. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's Walker with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. The quick look, no good that time. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Boucher, the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pass to Dick. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Thomas. And so Thomas will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Trent passes to Dick. There's the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Schroeder. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Mikal Bridges checked in for Cameron Thomas.
For your next, number 1, Mikal.
Toronto shooting 43% for the game. Birtle sets the pick for Quickly. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And it's in there.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
Here's Toronto. Brown deciding where to go with it. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
They set the pick. And here's Johnson outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Brown missing. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Walker.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Bridges has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Brown's shot is good.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
And here's Johnson outside. The shot, no good.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going. Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He gets it in there.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's Simmons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now here's Brown from deep three-point territory. Off target. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute.
Well, we've got some explosive athletes. Out here tonight. Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. They've got Emmanuel Quickly, Jakob Poeltl out there with Barnes. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Barrett in at the 3 spot.
You go back to Quickly in his rookie year, he shot about 40% from deep, so shooting from long distance, not a problem.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Trent from long range. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Thompson. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Pass to Trent. Picked by Poeltl. It's Barnes on the wing. Kicks it out to Barrett. Takes a 3. The rebound by Stewart. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous. Part of why Asar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
Barrett, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Pass to Ivy. Stewart outside. And there's the drive. Back to Ivy. Cunningham, a screen on Barnes. Clock at 6. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Toronto's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And it's Barrett off the drive, and he gets that one. Barrett's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Barrett doing a good job. Defense really draped all over him on the inside, and he got creative to score there.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Quickly outside. Pass to Poeltl on the wing quickly. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Back to Cunningham. No good with a layup. The Raptors with a lead. Quickly from outside. Drains the triple. Quickly's got 6 points.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Offensive rebound. Here's Thompson. Pass to Duren. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Barrett passes to Quickly. Three-pointer. And the Raptors, another three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Trent. Outside Barrett. On the take. And he goes in for the dunk.
And sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Ivy outside. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Stolen by Ivy. Pass to Thompson. Stewart outside. Quickly against Thompson. Three-pointer, Stewart. It's hauled in by the Raptors. The three, Barrett. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons trailing. And stolen by Barrett. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He's such a versatile player as a combo guard, and with that great size, it can allow him to set up teammates.
And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Just 4 seconds left in the first. And the shot goes in. Quickly from outside. And at the buzzer! Count it!
Just textbook. Kept his cool.
And so it's Toronto, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Dick. And it's Temple in at the three, small forward. Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Grant.
To be a Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 6.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Dick. Fournier covering. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And the Pistons shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. And the jam by Brown.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Brown in the high post. No points so far. And again, Toronto no good. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Sasser. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Temple, pass to Boucher. Over to the left wing. Now Brown. Fournier covering. Brown drives in. And Brown with the stuff.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Takes the three. He buries it from three. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Wiseman to the right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Amude, down to 5 on the shot clock. James Wiseman, a monster down low.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
Outside, Brown from the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. In BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that, but front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Here's the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Fournier. Driving to the basket. Look.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Olynyk.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Brown passes to Olynyk. Here's Temple. And here's Brown for 3. Knocked loose. Detroit has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Amude. Kick out to Brown. Here's Sasser, covered by Boucher. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Brown passes to Dick. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Outside, Brown. With 1 on the clock. Wiseman. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
34.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Thompson out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Stewart in at the 3. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Quickly from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Quickly, competitive, and responds with a 3 of his own.
Stolen by Quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Thompson. Quickly from outside. Detroit with a rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
There's Cunningham with a three. And the Pistons, another three.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. Toronto trailing. It's quickly with a drive. From downtown, Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Now Stewart. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. Cunningham with the ball. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Barnes. That one's wide left.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Barnes with a screen on Ivy. Trent from long range knocks down the triple. Trent's got 6 points. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Kicks it to Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. And that one's good. Quickly. And now a 3-point Toronto lead.
With it all clicking, Quickly can be dangerous, and he's showing it tonight.
Durant, the pass to Cunningham. Cunningham into the lane. Back to Durant. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Basket's good. He's got 13.
What dedication by Thompson, refusing to let the defense get the upper hand there.
And there's Barrett on the assist by Quickly. And the Raptors lead by 3.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Barrett on the wing. Ivy defends. Barrett can't hit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Toronto's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Thompson scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The 3 is up. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
It's hauled in by the Raptors. Hurdle up top. No points yet. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Stewart. And down it goes. 2 points. Stewart's gotten his first points in this one.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
Trent, the pass to Barrett. Drops in the layup for 2. Barrett's got 10 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Thompson. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. Trent with it, guarded by Stewart. Thompson against Quickly. The 3, Barrett. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit has gone 7 of 9 from 3-point range so far.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham, no good on the free throw.
And Cunningham with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
Fournier finds Brown. And he comes up with a bucket. Here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Here's Dick. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
Good on both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Raptors with a lead. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Kelly Olynyk. Dick is out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Temple in at small forward. And the Pistons shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Sasser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. And Toronto calls time here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rakovic was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Boucher, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Amude. That's tipped, and they get it back. And he drives in, pass to Wiseman, 3-pointer. Oh, how about the 3-point range from Wiseman?
Still a work in progress, but good to see that Wiseman can step out from range.
Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Here's Fournier. And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside, Brown.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. They retain possession. Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Quickly against Thompson. Quickly passes to Barnes. Drills it from deep. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
And Quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Stewart hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Quickly. Back to Brown. Barnes with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Brown for three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Ivy. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. And he's going to the line for 2. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Pass to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Lots of room. Yes! He nails it!
You gotta like the fire you get from Ivy, turning up the intensity to get the bucket.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Stewart, the pass to Duren. It's stolen by Pirtle. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Barrett finds Brown. Back to Barrett. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Now that's aggressive play from R.J. Barrett, and that's how you finish, even through contact.
Ivy against Brown. Cunningham outside. On the wing, Ivy. Inside. Here's Thompson. 3-pointer, Stewart. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pass to Quickly. The 3. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
On the wing, Ivy. Kept alive. Count it!
And you love it when the heart of your team injects that kind of play. That was huge from Stewart.
And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Barnes. Barrett against Ivy. Pirtle with a screen on Ivy. The 3, Barrett. Pure from 3-point range.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Thompson right side. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
So he gets them both. So it's Toronto picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it
Welcome, everyone. Oh, it's exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench. So this is who Kevin Ollie has out there. They've got Ben Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot.
And the length of Simmons using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
And Thompson kicks to Stewart. Pass to Ivy. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the body control of Jaden Ivey allows him to work through contact and hit the shot.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A shot's good from Claxton.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
And when we talk about the city of Detroit, Smitty, this is a town that loves their Pistons.
They have for quite some time. My city takes pride in their blue-collar working status, and they love watching their Pistons work hard for them.
That 3 off the mark. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Simmons finds Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Thompson. Stripped it away. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Johnson. And Johnson is right there.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Thompson in the corner. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Thompson dishes to Ivy. Thompson sets the pick for Ivy. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Ivy's got 6.
A high basketball IQ play by Jaden Ivey, calling out the pick and executing it to perfection.
3-pointer. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got his second basket of the night.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Ivy on the wing. 6 points for him to the right side. Ivy a screen on Johnson. Stewart. Charity strike shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, the book on Ivy used to be sag off them and let him fire, Steve. That is not the case any longer.
Jaden Ivey has a legitimate outside shot now, Kevin. He can lead on the mid-range and is more comfortable with the 3. Has put in the work to improve his weaknesses.
Now here's Simmons. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Ivy finds Thompson. to Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Takes the three. That shot no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Claxton with the bucket.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Here's Ivy. Brooklyn with the rebound. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Johnson sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Cunningham. And that one hits back iron.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Passes to Johnson. Stewart with the steal. Stolen away. Stops. Pops. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn. In good. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Lonnie Walker is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thomas. And it's Clowney in at the center position. Brown kicks to Wiseman. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop. Nets leading by 12. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Coach. Just say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigator. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pistons trail by 13. Brown outside. The dish to Wiseman. Outside Fournier. There's the pick from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Bates-Diop. Off target from outside. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Here's Amude. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Brooklyn leading by 13. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Good on the triple.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
The shot's good from Wiseman.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Wasted no time on that one. Walker's got 8 here in the quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
There's Brown with the 3. It's good from long range.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Schroeder kicks to Walker. They set the screen, and the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Schroeder, left side. The tray. Detroit with the rebound. Brown outside. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a three. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Amude. Brown with the screen on Thomas. And there's the pass to Wiseman. Here's Amude. Lets the three fly. And he's good on the three ball. Amude's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Detroit. Pass to Walker. Launches a three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Walker's got 11 points.
Love that response from Walker. What a competitive player.
Chalk up 2 there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Schroeder kicks to Walker. Three-pointer. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Walker against Fournier. Pass to Clowney. Here's the screen. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trailed by 9. To the wing right side. Here's Amude. Here's Fournier. And Amude gets it to go. Amude's got 7 points here in this quarter. Nobody near Schroeder. Drains the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 10.
Nice balance, stopping and popping. Schroeder very fluid with the ball in his hands.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Substitution on the floor.
Bridges, right side. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the three-point shot. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Cunningham. He has yet to score. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there at Thompson. And it's Duran in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for a high percentage shot.
Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Finney-Smith. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are, no question, D.A. Thank you. Thompson passes to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got his first bucket in this one.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Simmons, a screen on Ivy. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Nets leading by 10. Here's Claxton. He gets that one. Claxton's got 6. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Duran slams it in.
Nice speed from Jaden. You can see him making strides as a playmaker.
Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pistons have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Ivy with it. Bridges covering. Ivy, no one around him. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
Substitution on the court.
1:32 left in the third quarter. Here's Ivy. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing. Nets leading by 9. Walker in the corner. And stolen by Ivy. Knocks it loose. Thomas with the steal from past the arc. Here's Clowney. Hasn't made one yet. 4 on the clock. Stewart with the steal. Fast break Detroit. Ivy with it. Now Thomas defending. Here's Duran. Right wing. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Triple from the wing. Stewart's got 9 points in the quarter.
Ready for action. Stewart just needed the ball, and then he's good to go.
Here's Bates Diop. The rebound by Ivy.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Stewart. Clowney pulls it in.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. And it's Schroeder missing. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 6.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Sasser and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Pistons have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And so it's Brooklyn. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Thomas. Lonnie Walker is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bates Diop in at the power forward.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Pistons trail by 8. For 3, Fournier. Clowney pulls it in. And a wide open look for Walker. Off target from three-point range.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Fournier gets a wide open look, and he nails that one right through the net.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Pass to Walker. Fires from deep. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Nets leading by 6. The pass to Walker. Fires the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Brown. Shoots from the baseline. Pistons passing it around. The screen from Brown to the paint. Intercepted. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Clowney. The offensive rebound. Bates Diop. The pass to Thomas. From deep. Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Amude, no good. It's stolen by Wiseman. 9 feet out. That's Fournier on the wing. It's tipped. Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Wiseman. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, you can't fault the defense there. Wiseman just making a tough shot. How about the confidence?
Here's Clowney. Detroit with the rebound. To the left wing. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. Bates Diop's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Walker outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Kicks it to Walker. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Amude, nice move, and he sinks the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Outside, Walker. It's Thomas on the wing. For 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Pistons trail by 5. Right side, Fournier. Feeds it to Wiseman. Thomas outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
That one goes in.
And look at Wiseman stepping up here, showing he's ready to shoulder the pressure of the moment.
Pass to Bates Diop. Puts up a deep 3. Fournier pulls it down. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
It's deflected. There's Walker with the 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Going inside, Simmons finds Claxton. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Can't connect. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here.